Okay, this is going to be pretty close to what a base model will be. Sending it out, it'll come with your unit with your burner assembly. Simple little stand. It seemed like with that Heineken thing that I made and everything, that can be changed up. What you want to do is the first thing you want to do is just stick it in there. You take and you put your tubing over onto that fitting there. It comes out the bottom real nicely. Okay, then you've got for this size right here, it's 1 cup. It's 1 cup of gravel. Okay. Start this off. I'm just going to go ahead and level it out. We won't bow it down. If you notice that that valve that I made, the valve does several different things. The way that it runs the air and everything through the gravel, keeps the alcohol from going down in the pump. Hopefully you don't overfill it, but it does have a little bit of a safety measure for that. It isn't foolproof. It'll just kind of really slow it down where it doesn't go down there fast. It's more or less a check valve. And then it comes up fairly hot. It's going to make your flame concentrate a little bit more to the outside, so you're going to want to keep your coal in the hot spots on it. But the way it comes up quite a bit in there, and it's copper, it'll get hot from the copper that's on the bottom. That heat's going to travel down to the alcohol and get it hotter, which will make it vaporize, faster and make it burn more, which will help if you don't have a powerful air pump. Like I've got my choice between a really lame one and a really powerful one right now, and I'm going with the powerful one. This right here is 2 ounces of 91% rubbing alcohol. I'll just kind of saturate that, and I'll pour this in with it when it's not running. You can actually put more than that in there, but just it's not really going to take anymore, so I'm not going to bother putting any more in it. That valve, the way that it is, you could actually have alcohol standing about 1.5 inches off of the bottom. You could have a pretty good amount, unless you're going to have some sort of a cover that you're just going to sit over onto that whatever. So when you have it turned off, it's not just sitting there evaporating and stinking up the room. Then that's okay to do it that way. Good flame. I still need to get some longer tongs to mess with this, because the way that flame dances around with short tongs, if you're not careful, it could get you. Yep, that was cute, Mike. That's what happens if you accidentally knock loose your aquarium pump. But hey, since it's disconnected, I'm gonna get that second coal in there. I'm just gonna let that go. That's about the minute and that's at the almost 4-minute mark into this video. That's how long it took for me to get this thing going. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to send covers out for these guys, out with these guys, whatever. It just depends on what you use in there for your medium. You may get something in there that's susceptible to breaking, bursting, or whatever. Any type of glass that has any air pockets in it, like some of those fancy bead things that look a little bit like odd marbles or whatever. Those can have little air pockets in them, and they can like split in half. As far as actually shooting across the room or whatever, I don't know what the likelihood of that is. But anytime that you're talking about something like that, you have to be aware it could be a safety issue. That's about a minute and a half-ish into the thing. Let me yeah, as you can tell, little tongues are a really bad idea for this shit. Yeah, very much ready. Let's set those guys off to the side right now. What I'm kind of curious about is how long that will run. I've been asked on there. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of factors that go into that as far as like the volume of air that's coming through it. Obviously, how much alcohol is in it, the size of the vessel and everything that you're using, and all. There's some physics that obviously play into that. But I'm just going to let it run out and see how long that takes. Well, go get me a bolt of it. Now, what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to end up having to go in, and then once we're at this part right here, I'm going to need to go in there and like double and double, quadruple the speed, possibly whatever, because I'm actually going to let this run out real time on the camera, and then go back and edit it and speed up the video.